First, I'll show how to send an invite to share match view access. So you go to ancestry.com, and then here you go to DNA results summary. Then on your summary page, you come over to settings, and you're going to go down to sharing preferences. Display sharing right here. And you go change. And you come down to where the blank field is, which should be not as far down as on mine. And then add a person. And to send to me, or if I send to you, you pick viewer, collaborator. It doesn't matter. I pick collaborator often, so the person may make changes if they see I need to. And then to send to me, type Crawford@gmail.com and click send invitation, and I'll get the invitation. Then I'll be able to see your matches. And likewise, I will send you an invitation and to my matches by doing the same thing. All right, so now to look at how it can be used, matches can be useful. We'll look at a couple of the ones I'm working on, which are the Doughtys. So we'll go here. So first, let's look at Donna Hoskins. So we'll come here. Donna has a match with me I have a match with SH on her tree. Several people who I share with, and these are the people who share with me, who sent me their match invites. One is my sister Martha Moody. So we'll go here to Martha Moody, who has a much bigger match with Donna Hoskins, SH, on her site than anyone else in my family. So we'll go here and we'll look at it, and we'll look at the shared match amount is 106. And common ancestors, it doesn't show here. I'm not sure why. I think it should. Let's look at maybe what it shows with a match with me on the match that SH has. So we'll go to mine. I have a different tree slightly. That might make a difference. Let's see here. Yeah, it shows James Ellis Doughty is the common ancestor. Now this shows how. So we go here, and Ancestry has looked at our DNA and looked at all the matches we have with various people and looked at various trees, and it realizes that we have a common ancestor. So it's showing me this, and it shows me how. So our common ancestor is James Ellis Doughty. Now if we come back to here, or let's say if we look at my tree here, here's my tree and showing the Crawfords and going up here. And if we go to Thomas Crawford, who married Sarepta Doughty, Sarepta's parents were James Ellis Doughty and Mary McMahon. So that's what the connection is. Then James Doughty's father is John Doughty, and John's father is Thomas Doughty, I believe. And his wife is, we don't know. And that's one of the things that sharing matches can help you investigate. Now, Thomas himself has a father and mother, one of which is listed as Doughtys. It should be Doughty. I ought to write Doughty there, I think. But anyway, her father's Thomas Doughty also. So there's a couple of Doughtys closely related to me in my ancestry. Thomas Doughty's father was John Doty. The spelling varied, and it's pretty well established that the Doughtys go back to a Doughty that came on the Mayflower, and that's Edward Doty. So as we launch into this further, we'll go into Donna's match again, and we'll look here, and we'll look for common matches. With me, we'll go to SH, we'll get up here. I have a much smaller match, and that's the way it works. You don't inherit the same things, and actually some siblings in a family don't inherit certain DNA that other siblings do inherit. but often it's very uneven like this. But let's look at our shared matches. The less you share, then the less shared matches you're going to have, the less DNA you share. Now, it shows that my shared match here is this person, Sarah Lamola, and it says that they figured out how she's related. So, oh, to Thomas Doughty, how about that? So, we'll look here and see what Ancestry says about that. And it says that she goes up there through the Temple family, up to Charlotte Doughty, James Doughty, who was the son of William Doughty, who goes to John and Thomas. This is the same Thomas whose wife we are not sure of. And this one extends it back further. All right, so now if we go to check the match with my sister Martha, we'll see that there's more matches. So we'll go to the match with Martha Moody. All right, and because the match is on the order of 106, then we get lots more people showing, so that's good. Of these people, you figure they have to do with various ancestors that Donna and Martha Moody have in common. And we might, Clifford Doughty, he's only showing 10 people, but Ancestry might know how he's related to me also. Let's see. No, it hadn't figured it out yet. All right. Now, one of the things that I have in mind when I share matches is the common matches. One of them might be to an unknown ancestor. And in the case of looking at these, I try to trace them back and see who their ancestors are. It's very helpful if somebody has a pretty big tree, but many people in Ancestry don't. And I try to complete their tree somewhat and get an idea if they go back to a Doughty or Doty or if they don't. Now, one of these was David Knowles, people related to the Knowles. So we'll look at shared matches that she has with the Knowles. And Richard Wirtz is a Crawford descendant who goes back to the Doughtys, like I do. This Rawlings, I believe, goes back to actually a family named the Paytons, who were not in the Doughty line, but in one of the marriages.